Tia has decided to take her quest for stardom a step further by recording her very own single. She's come to a top Sheffield recording studio to record her very own version of Wuthering Heights.
Tell me a story or a joke just to get some reverb on this microphone, if you don't mind. I don't, I mean, when you get up to the mic, when you're ready.
Knock knock, who's there?
Well, forgive me if I don't answer, but could you answer yourself for a minute?
Knock knock,
Excellent.
who's there?
Go on, keep at it.
This was Tia's first time in a professional recording studio. Although I'm sure she was nervous, she certainly didn't let it show.
Knock knock, who's there? Doctor Who. Hey, that's funny how you know my name.
Go on down. Just stick your cans on and see if you can hear the reverb in your cans.
It seems to be fairly okay, but I'll just do a bit of falsetto.
Right, just sing along then. Let's just see what happens, okay. Tell me if it's too loud. What's he fucking about?
During a break in recording, I asked Tia-Anna what her hopes were for the single.
I'd like it, to be like the flagship of the great Kate Bush revival.
I don't believe this.
Bad dreams in the night. They told me I was going to lose the fight.
Tia-Anna certainly had plenty of sheer determination to make it as a singer. I asked her where she saw her career going.
I'm hoping that I can actually make a career for myself as like one of the top female impersonators. Like my jealousy, too hot, too greedy. How could you leave me when I need actually singing in a real female voice, to classic ballads and songs such as this and that. With a two-night Wuthering Heights, there's so much you can do with it. How could you leave me when I needed to possess you? I hated you, I loved you too. It feels great, I mean, that's pretty well the first week.
I'm just going to aloof for a minute.
A few slip-ups I cleared my throat at one point,
Yeah. Sorry, I need a wee.
Yeah. I mean, that went off really well. And the thing is, quite often, when I do something like this, and I think it's so also with quite a lot of bands, on the very first take it sounds pretty good, but obviously it's sort of little things like timings that need to be ironed out. But then on the second take, you're sort of trying to, be awfully ever so careful to iron out any of the problems you had on the first. Inevitably, it sounds worse than the first, but then after that, generally it gets better. I myself am a bit of an amateur songwriter in a way. I've thought up a lot of ideas for music and tunes, and I'm thinking that I can actually launch some of my own material eventually on the back of succeeding in singing someone else's song really well and in a highly original way, because I'm always up for experimenting and originality every step of the way.
Hear everything all right? Did you hear yourself okay?
Yeah, definitely. And for a first take, I think I was quite impressed by that. At this moment, and I've got quite a growing number of fans here in Sheffield.
You've been out and done it live?
Yeah, in front of an audience at Dempsey's.
What sort of reception did you get?
Really good. They know me quite well there, and they.
I'm not going to try and make it sound anything at the moment. Just have a listen through, see what you think.
Ever the consummate professional, Tia-Anna listens back meticulously to take after take, searching for the slightest of imperfections in her vocal performance.
I like that note as well. You see, I sort of kind of did it something like a few notes lower there. I don't know, something like maybe quarter of an octave, whatever you call it. So I'm actually holding down a day job now at the moment, so I've obviously got to find some source of income to feed myself.
Use the spittoon again.
No. I know that I can be a good singer, and there's so many people in Sheffield who appreciate the fact that I can sing well, and also I'm just a highly original act as well, both as drag and as a singer.
At last, it seems that the big break has finally come for Tia-Anna. A major record company has invited her down to London to audition. She's highly confident that this will be the big break that she's been waiting for.
I'm very, very, very confident, and I hope it all goes according to plan. Keith himself said basically we have to move as quick as possible on this, because there's someone else supposed to be releasing a cover version of Wuthering Heights, another drag queen apparently. So basically it's time to get the running shoes on.
Tia's contact is an A&R man at Virgin Records called Keith Von Strapp, who has made some fantastic predictions for Tia's record.
If they actually release it and they put it straight in the charts, that sounds extremely promising.
London fast approaches, and so does the 3 p.m. deadline. Tia is a notoriously poor timekeeper, but this is one appointment that she cannot allow herself to be late for.
Yeah, not very pleasant to mouth for the diesel fumes from out of the train.
Tia heads to an intimate gay bar in Soho, where she can relax with a drink and contemplate just what success at this audition would mean for her.
How are you feeling at the moment then? Are you feeling nervous?
Really nervous, and I'm feeling short of time as well, that we've got to make a move. As you say, it would be good to get there early, and I don't know about the cab situation.
The drink in Soho has cost Tia too much time. She's now running late for the audition. She desperately tries to hail a cab.
Oh, there's a taxi actually. I don't know if it's occupied. Look, there, that one. I need to get to the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Harrow Road.
At last she's in a cab, but another problem has developed.
The boobs come out.
It's Saturday afternoon, and the traffic in West London is extremely heavy. The pressure is really starting to show on Tia.
So how are you feeling right now?
Really tense and nervous, stressed out.
All the years of performance and dragging her equipment up and down the country to various shows and competitions have been leading to this moment. Tia is frantic in the standing traffic. It's 3 o'clock, the time of the audition, and Tia is still more than a mile away. She resorts to praying to get through the next set of traffic lights. In sheer desperation, Tia makes a run for it. But what was to happen next, she couldn't have imagined in her deepest, darkest nightmares.
There's no one here. There's no one in the bloody security cabin. Oh, God. There must be a bell you can ring or something. There's a keypad.
There is no sign of any record company, of any A&R men, or of anyone. The building is completely deserted.
Security man somewhere. I mean, that place is open.
Tia-Anna is undeterred and continues to search for the record company.
I'm beginning to think it might be a wind-up. Oh, hello? Oh, you'd better watch my bags. Hello? Extremely suspicious, really, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. I am waiting at the entrance by the security lodge of the Virgin Records office on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Harrow Road. It used to be Virgin Records. The what?
Tia-Anna's worst fears have been realised.
I think someone might be having us on, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if that is the case, I'm going to report it all to the police. And I've got some of the last conversation with Keith Von Strap taped. Television or something in in one of the upper offices. Well, I'll just take my stuff there. I don't know.
Tia has been the victim of a cruel hoax.
Yeah.
Virgin Records moved out of these offices 9 months ago. There never was any Keith Von Strap, and no record deal. Heartbroken, Tia takes the only course of action left and heads back to Sheffield.
It doesn't cost too much and it don't take too long to get down here by train. I mean, if I get injured on this trip, coming back, whatever, I'm going to sue them for that as well. I'm mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some kind of criminal charge can't be pressed.